Okay.
All right, I see you now. Is that on the computer? I think you gotta wait for everybody to show back up.
I am.
Oh, y'all have a secret scratch.
Let me go back over here to live stream. Paste. Copy. Paste.
Are we gonna start off from the beginning, or are we gonna start where we left off? Are you ignoring me?
No, I'm trying to get this going, and I think I may have it going. Okay, so Ron McGrath made it back in here.
You look very frustrated.
Well, me and technology.
The dogs are having fun in here.
Okay. So let me figure. Okay, this is. Okay, I'm going to start back over with team names, and I'll start at the bottom and go up. So, 1989 St. Louis Cardinals, selected by Tyler Wax. Yes.
Y'all want to settle down here for a minute so I can hear?
Okay. Jay Demarest, 1989 Baltimore Orioles. Rob Wax, 1988 Toronto Blue Jays. Jeremy Smith, 1988 San Francisco Giants. Peter Livingston, 1988 Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Smith, 1988 Montreal Expos. Steve Smith, 1988 Houston Astros. Paul Evans, 1987 Philadelphia Phillies. Jack Dolan, 1987 Kansas City Royals. Chris Hoff, 1986 Texas Rangers. Tony Stevens, 1986 San Francisco Giants. Randy Tabor, 1986 Cincinnati Reds. Jim Cicilla, 1984 Philadelphia Phillies. Ray Dunlap, 1984 New York Yankees. Kevin Thomas, 1984 Kansas City Royals. Tom Lee, 1984 Baltimore Orioles. Ken Wax, 1983 Houston Astros. Amy Wax, 1982 Montreal Expos. David Dawn, 1980 Oakland A's. Tim Rounds, 1980 Milwaukee Brewers. Greg Wells, 1980 Boston Red Sox. And David Norwood, 1980 Atlanta Braves. So let me check.
Are you gonna email this out to everybody?
Yeah, I'll email it out. I'm looking to see if I have any other selections that have come in. Yeah, if you've already chosen a team, you do not have to pick again. Because I've got everything saved. And I will send out.
Jeremy Smith says how many total teams?
Right now we have 22. So if we have more people sign up, if we have an even number sign up, then I won't play. If we have an odd number sign up, or if somebody doesn't show up the day of, then I can either jump in or drop out to make it an even number. Because I think everybody that was there last year kind of saw what happens when we experience that. We probably won't have divisions. It'll be round robin where everybody will play 10 games. You'll play 5 opponents and play a double header. And then we will have the top 4 teams will make the playoffs. And they will play best of 3 in the semifinals and the finals until we have a champion. It's $25 if you can. It would be very helpful if we have exact change. Bring cash the day of. My wife could probably figure out a way to accept payments on PayPal. Me, I can't even figure out how to switch the camera on a live. So
I don't think you can with the slide.
do you know how to do Venmo?
I do, but I want to set up with my business, but I don't. I mean, if they don't have $45 cash,
Yeah, we email me and we can set something up. The easiest way is just to bring cash day of. We'll, the schedule as we've done in the past, we'll probably have some form of a dinner Friday night, probably at Abuelo's. Mike will set that up. I think Abuelo's is still open, aren't they? Yeah, I don't know. We don't get out to the mall much, except once a year to have our pre-shootout dinner. I will announce the team eligibility list for the 2027 shootout the morning of the 2026 shootout, so that way nobody gets a big jump studying up to which teams they want to select. It'll probably be something fairly similar as far as I'll pick a decade and probably have it some type of a winning percentage that it has to be less than. I've got some ideas based on teams that I'm interested in, because I listen to a lot of baseball audiobooks, and that's basically where I get my ideas for team selection. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to say. Let me see here. Yeah, Jack sent me a thing about my live stream stopping, but apparently y'all were able to rejoin. And I will send an email out later today. Let me respond to him and say, yeah, the hit and run, whatever I have in the rules, it's probably 3. I mean, you can always do less. We could probably negotiate it for next year, but I don't want to change the rules up this late for this year. Probably not more because I don't think anybody, well, we do have one Cardinal team that was selected. There might be other teams that use the hit and run, but that was kind of a Cardinal strategy or Expos in the early 80s. The hit and run can turn into a double play as about as often as it can a hit. So, but yeah, 3 is generally the accepted max for most tournaments, I believe, or at least the ones I've seen the rules for. How's that? Can you see that? Dave, we got that probably at Walgreens or CVS. Oh, did you get this at Sam's?
Yeah, it comes with a 3-pack.
Well, who knew? I mean, there's a barcode you can probably scan if you so desire. If anybody has any food or drink requests, let us know. We can.
I would really like to know what to buy. We always have stuff left over that we can't.
Yeah, we are on a regular. I won't say rigorous, especially after what we've eaten the last couple of days. But for health purposes, we do have a diet we try to follow, and so we end up giving away the food we have left over because it's not something we could bring home. And yeah, if there are food preferences, let us know. I know a couple of years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago now, probably somebody requested some type of mac and cheese casserole or something. Homemade mac and cheese. Yeah, that was good, and I don't mind that being left over. But yeah, we'll be in the same room unless our numbers get to be over 30, which during the year I tend to not advertise a whole lot because I like to keep the numbers manageable for the room we get. And we usually finish up, around 5 or 6 in the evening. And, that works out pretty well. But I will announce, like I say, I'll announce the teams for the next shootout, the eligibility requirements the day of, and we will, every year it's been a lot of fun. I know last year when we had somebody no show and I had to jump in and be the even number, we had a couple guys step up and help me manage the standing sheet. And, I thought to have somebody drop out and we never got it was a no call, no show situation. We, uh, we were going by, 8:45 or so. So, I mean, we were able to, I thought we kind of hit the ground running and everything went smoothly, especially with Brian and John pitching in to help with that. So, it all went real well. Um, if there's any questions, don't hesitate to email me. If you have any answers, because I don't even know all the questions most of the time, feel free to send those along. And I just appreciate everybody tuning in. And we will look forward to seeing you in February. Thanks a lot and have a good day.